Saturation. How soon does an opportunity become saturated? You often hear this saturation thing being said about an opportunity, and then the next thing is somebody joins it and makes $1 million. So, is it best to choose a new or an old opportunity? Well, personally, I'd always choose a proven money-making opportunity over a new, unproven one. Why? Well, I've been around marketing online since 1998 and marketing offline since, I don't know, longer than I care to remember, the last 40 odd years. There are 2 new opportunities started about every hour online, and over 80% of them don't last 3 months. Of the remaining 20%, all but 1% are gone at the end of 6 months. You'll always hear people say, oh, you've got to get in early. But let's put this another way, because only 1 in 500 opportunities stick around for 6 months, and only 1 in 5,000 are around in 3 years' time. So would you want to put your money and effort into something that possibly isn't going to be here? That's no way to build a business. So what about all this, you've got to be in at the beginning to make any big money? You know, Shaklee have been offering an opportunity for over 50 years and it's still growing. And it's nowhere near saturation. And I know that someone will join this month who'll be making thousands of dollars with Shaklee by the end of the year. It always happens. But what about the newer business opportunities? Well, the really hot one at present is Empower Network, and so I'm going to use that as an example. It's breaking records for the amount paid in commissions and the high number of members that are earning with them. It seems to be doing everything right. It's growing fantastically quickly. In fact, it's growing at over 10,000 new members a month. And it's now been around long enough for us to be pretty sure that they're going to be around for a lot longer. They've got corporate offices in Florida employing, I've forgotten how many people, but it's scores. They've over 100,000 members, and as I say, they're growing at over 10,000 a month. So you may be thinking, well, that sounds pretty saturated to me. So let's look at it. Just in California alone, there are over 13 million homes. That's households, not individuals, according to the 2012 census. So let's imagine if Empower Network was 250,000 members, over double its current size. That would be a 1.8 saturation in California, leaving a marketplace of 98.2% still untouched. And that's if Empower Network was only allowed in California, and all those existing members were already in California. But it is in fact allowed not just in California, not just in the whole of the USA, but also in Canada, South America, Europe. In fact, it's totally worldwide. It's an opportunity that's already in 170 different countries. So forget about just California. And you may be thinking, but everybody online has already heard about Empower Network. So that's like saturation. Well, as I said, I've been marketing online since 1998, and so I hear about most new things pretty fast. And I heard about Empower when it first started, but I didn't join them. Now, does that mean because I heard of them and did not join them, that I'm no longer a potential member? Not at all. It simply means that when I did hear about them, the time was not right for me. It might not be right now. It might not have been right then. It might be right sometime in the future. But let's just suppose that everybody online has heard of Empower Network and that they've either joined or rejected it, so they're no longer prospects. Then that surely would be saturation. Well, I must admit that I'd have to agree that If that was the case, it would be saturation. If it was not for the fact that almost 8 new internet users are added worldwide every second of every day. And there's a link below this video if you want to check that statistic. Now, 8 new internet users added worldwide every second adds up to quite a few potential clients. In fact, it's over 682,000 new, fresh prospects every day. Now, considering that just one sale a day at the minimum level in Empower Network of $25 will give you an income of over $100,000 a year in just 12 short months, I think there's still a bit of potential there, don't you? So my advice is simple. Don't listen to rubbish about saturation. It's never happened and it never will. Don't join something that's just starting up and risk putting all that effort into something that might not be around. Because you don't need to worry about missing the boat. The time is right now or in the future. The time is right when you have the right mindset. And don't join anything that doesn't have recurring commissions. You want something that you can build and increase and build on and not have to keep doing over and over and over again. And don't think that you're going to make a fortune without making changes in your life. Your friends are probably going to change, and your mental attitude will definitely change. If you don't change, your circumstances won't change, your income won't change. Now, if you wish, I can help you with everything. I can get you started. I can get you started on the right track, and I can get you into profit. But I can't make you a success, whatever that means to you. Success is personal. It's different for everybody. But your personal success, ultimately, is up to you. It depends entirely on your mindset. And I can even help you with that if you allow me to. So just click the link below this video, take action now, get the mindset, and get the money.